Assalamu alaikum. You are listening Radio Sada Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir. I am Ibn Salam with Kashmir Update. The great champion of Kashmir cause, veteran journalist, intellectual and executive director of Kashmir Media Service, Sheikh Tajammulul Islam, has been laid to rest in a local graveyard in Police Foundation, Islamabad after his demise on Sunday night. He was 67. People from all walks of life, including politicians, journalists, lawyers, and members of Kashmir community, attended the funeral of Sheikh Tajammulul Islam, which was led by Hurriyat SHJ&K leader Ghulam Muhammad Safi. Sheikh Tajammulul Islam is survived by his widow and a daughter. He belonged to Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. During his student life, he led Islami Jamiat al-Talaba in occupied Jammu and Kashmir from 1979 to 1984. As a journalist, he worked as chief editor Daily Azan and editor of several newspapers, weekly and fortnightly magazines in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Sheikh Tajammulul Islam was arrested several times by the Indian authorities for his views on Kashmir. He was forced to migrate to Pakistan in the early 90s, where he worked with the news section of Pakistan television. Later, he joined Kashmir Media Service as executive director in 1999 and remained associated with the organization till his death on Sunday night. Sheikh Tajammulul Islam participated in various conferences and seminars on Kashmir at local and international platforms and advocated for a just and durable solution to the Kashmir dispute. Hurriyat leaders from occupied Jammu and Kashmir, including Agha Sayyid Hassan al-Moswi al-Safi, Maulvi Bashir Ahmad, Shabir Ahmad Dar, Khwaja Firdos, Javed Ahmad Mir, Muhammad Hassan Onto, Muhammad Iqbal Mir, Wasim Ahmad, Abdul Ahad Bara, Mukhtar Ahmad Waza, Yasmin Raja, Zamruda Habib, Mufti Azam Nasirul Islam, Bar Association Advocate Ghulam Nabi Shaheen, Hurriyat leaders, SHJ&K chapter and organizations, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, Tehreek-e-Wahdat-e-Islami and several others in their statements paid rich tributes to Sheikh Tajammulul Islam for his immense contribution to the Kashmir cause. Pakistani cabinet members, politicians and organizations also have expressed grief and sorrow over the demise of Sheikh Tajammulul Islam. Pakistan Parliamentary Committee on Kashmir Chairman Shahryar Khan Afridi in a message said Sheikh Tajammulul Islam was a strong voice for Kashmir cause and rendered services for his cause all his life. UK-based the Organization of Kashmir Coalition and former Amir Jamaat Islami Azad Jammu and Kashmir, Abdurrashid Turabi, also remembered with great respect the departed icon and an articulate voice of the ongoing Kashmir freedom movement. President and Prime Minister of Pakistan have renewed the pledge to continue their moral, political and diplomatic support to the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. President Dr. Arif Alvi, in his message on the occasion of Defence and Martyrs Day today, emphatically stated that Pakistan will never back away from its principled stand on Kashmir issue. Prime Minister Imran Khan said that India will have to give Kashmiris their due right to self-determination under UN Security Council resolutions sooner or later. Meanwhile, in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, strict restrictions remained imposed while internet services and train continued to be suspended for the fifth consecutive day today to prevent a march towards Eidgah Srinagar as part of its 5-day protest program against the custodial death of the veteran Hurriyat leader Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani. Call for the march was given by the All Parties Hurriyat Conference to offer Fatiha for the martyrs of Kashmir. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has also asked the Kashmiri diaspora to hold protesters outside Indian embassies in the world major capitals tomorrow to record protest against the depriving Kashmiri people of performing last rites of Sayyid Ali Gilani by Modi-led fascist Indian government. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening Radio Sada Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir.